Hello, welcome to my very first video. Today we're going to make single drink holders. It's just for those single coffee machines. And you're just going to pop it in and you can give it as a Christmas gift, in a stocking stuffer, whatever you like. What you're going to need is a piece of cardstock that's 11 inches by 6 inches. On the 11-inch side, you're going to score it at 1/2 inch, 2.5 inches, 4.5 inches, and 6.5 inches. On the short 6-inch side, you're going to score it at 2 and at 4. On the side where you have scored at 1/2 inch, you need to cut out this piece and this piece. And at the other end, from the 6.5 to 11-inch spot, you need to cut out this piece and this piece. So you can use your scissors for that, and it will look like this when you're done. The next thing you can do is take your 1 3/4 inch circle punch and fit it into your cardstock where that little tab is, right to the end of your circle punch where it stops. And then check at the edges to see if it's centered over the 2 lines. And once you're sure you've got it pretty much center, punch that out. And there's your circle where your little drink is going to go. It's perfect. When you fold this up, all of these edges that you scored, all of these score marks, are folding spots. So you're going to fold all of those in. And it'll fold up into a little box. I did forget something. You have to cut these edges here. So all of these spots you need to cut so that when you fold, you'll be able to glue the flaps together. Just like that. That makes it a little easier, makes a little more sense, right? You see, as you fold it in, it'll look like this. This little flap part here, you're going to fold it down over top. And then this part, there's a score line there too. You're going to fold that up. And that's how you're going to glue it together. And you can use any kind of adhesive you like. You can use the snail, you can use glue dots, you can use sticky strip, whatever your favorite is. Now you'll see on this that I've got this nice little edge from this punch right here. The decorative label punch. Now, the way you do that is you fit it through the hole. And it's a good thing to do it before you glue the flap up at the very end. So do it before you do all your folds. And just stick it in a little bit. You don't want to take too much off. You just have to get it into that groove there. So fit it in just a touch. Make it as straight as you can. And then you punch. And there, you see, you have the same idea. And you're going to need a designer series paper. If you want to decorate it, you want 5 1 3/4 inch squares. And you're going to glue them onto each of these sides and on the front. And I also did one on the bottom. You don't have to, but you can. Now the Festive Flurry set of snowflakes is a super set, and that's how I did this. It's a stamp set, and you can also get the framelets so that it punches all around them, and I decided to do that. So I already stamped the snowflake I want to use that I'm going to show you. Let's try to line that up so you can see. And here's the framelit. And I'm just going to decide where I want it to be on my snowflake. It's pretty even all the way around, so it's not going to really matter too much. It's pretty uniform. And it's on tab 2 if you have the multi-purpose platform. And you need your 2 cutting plates, one underneath and one on top. I just kind of press it down firmly as I'm pushing it into the big shot. The handle's starting to move, so I know it's ready to go. And then I'm just going to turn. And then it just kind of pops out. Give it a little push, and you have your little snowflake. It's all ready to go. I wanted to show you that so you would know how I did that. You can put anything there though, whatever you want. And then on the front, I took a Gift for You stamp, which is in the Bring On Cake set. And I used the Merry Christmas stamp from the Petite Pears. And I stamped them together on a piece of white, and then I punched them out with the curly label punch. And then I used the curly label punch again to punch a piece of Bermuda Bay, because I wanted to keep the Bermuda Bay accents. And then what I had to do to make the background is I had to cut it down the center, just like this. And then when you have your other one, you would simply glue it behind, and that gives it the bit of the frame that you're looking for. And then I just glued it on. And then I took about a 14-inch piece of Bermuda Bay, 1/8 inch taffeta ribbon, and I put it around, and I tied it in a knot, cut off the excess, and I was done. And that's all there is to it. It's really quite simple, and you can make quite a few of them. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for making it through my first video. And if you want to see more of my stuff, stop by again at stampwithbev.blogspot.com. Thank you.